I'm having a really hard time like saying hello in this video, so maybe we'll just skip that today. Anyways, hello, and today I am going to be doing a collective beauty haul. I feel like I haven't done like a huge beauty haul on my channel in a while. I think the last one I did was the Sephora Friends and Family, or the VIB sale, whatever that was, back in October. So it's been a few months and I've gotten a lot of new things as per usual. It's been really collective. Sephora, Ulta, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, drugstore, Target, all that type of stuff. So I have a lot of goodies that I've been trying out, and I wanted to share a few things that I've just gotten in recently. I bought a few makeup items for Christmas that I've been like waiting on, or you know, there's some things that are really like splurgy that you might not just do on your everyday life, but this Christmas I wanted to get a few new makeup stuff, so I did get some stuff from Chanel and Tom Ford, which are both like pricier, obviously, brands, and I don't buy their makeup like, you know, every month. I usually stick to more Sephora-ish brands and stuff like that, but I will share what I got there. So I'm not really sure where to start because I have a lot of things, but I guess we'll start off with Tom Ford goodies.
Don't pop Molly, I rock Tom Ford.
These were some of the items that I ordered with some Christmas money because Tom Ford is probably one of the priciest makeup brands out there. I got 3 lip products. I swear by Tom Ford lip products. So if you haven't seen my 2014 makeup favorites, I will link that down below because I talk about my favorite Tom Ford lip products if you guys are interested in that. Tom Ford recently released a line of 50 lipsticks, but they're not just plain old lipsticks, they're mini size. So this is how small they are. They're tiny, and I will actually bring out one of the Tom Ford lipsticks to compare it to. So these lipsticks came out, I think it was Black Friday, just on the Tom Ford website for 1 or 2 days. I didn't even pay attention. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till they release in, you know, Nordstrom, Saks, all those types of places, because I would like to see swatches and all that. I don't have a Tom Ford counter in Charlotte, so it's really hard for me to like go and swatch things, so I usually rely on videos and reviews and blogs. And actually one of my favorite beauty blogs to read is the Beauty Lookbook. I'm sure you guys have heard of her, but I will link her website down below in case you guys are interested. Anytime a big luxury launch has occurred or anything like that, like she had so many swatches for these Tom Ford Boys and Lips, that's what they're called. The Tom Ford Boys and Lips collection. Why am I talking so much? Going through swatches and reviews and videos and everything, I ordered them off of Nordstrom and I decided on only getting 2. So these are the mini lipsticks, and I will open them up and swatch them for you. I decided on 2. I got Luciano, and then I also got Didier, which is spelled D-I-D-I-E-R, so other people might pronounce that Didier, but I'm pretty sure that's Didier in French. It's so pretty. This is a beautiful red, and then Didier is a gorgeous. I actually don't have a Tom Ford red lipstick. I have like kind of like a coral one. This is Didier. It's a mauve, beautiful deep berry. It does remind me of like MAC, maybe like MAC Rebel or something like that. It's so pretty. These are tiny. Look at that. I guess you can't really compare it until you compare it to next to a full Tom Ford lipstick. So that is a full Tom Ford lipstick, the $50 one, and then this one is the mini. Lips and Boys retail for $32, which obviously that's still pricey, but if you are wanting to try out a Tom Ford lipstick and not shell out $50, it's still a considerably less amount than the $50. This is the only Tom Ford lip stick that I own that's in this formula, and this is, I have Casablanca, and this one, I love it. It's beautiful, but I actually prefer the lip color shines by Tom Ford. So those, I think these are actually a little bit more comparable in like skinniness. Like this one is really chunky, whereas these are thin, if that makes sense. And then this, I just picked this one up in Nubile, but Love, love, love these. And I talked about the lip color shines in my best of 2014 makeup if you're interested. I will be swatching these at the end of the video, so just stay tuned for that because I'd rather just do that at the end. Another thing I mentioned in the best of 2014 was my favorite lip gloss formula, and that is the Tom Ford lip gloss formula. I have only two, but I added a new one to my collection. This is Love Bruise. I'm not sure if it is a like limited edition or not, but it's a beautiful fall winter color. It is a like berry deep mauve toned, and it does have some shimmer to it, but it's not too crazy where you wouldn't be able to wear it every day. I think this is perfect layered over a lip liner. It's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful mauve shade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So those were the only Tom Ford things that I picked up. I have my eyes set on a few other things, but I've been good and not getting it. I still have to think about what else I want to buy next. I feel like I want to try their foundation, maybe like the Perfecting Traceless one. If you guys have tried that, let me know and see what you guys think of it. Moving on to Chanel, I got these things at I ordered all of that Tom Ford stuff from Nordstrom. This stuff I got in store at Neiman Marcus. I have a really nice sales associate that works at the Chanel counter at Neiman Marcus in Charlotte. Her name is Brandy. If any of you are local in Charlotte and go to that Neiman Marcus, Brandy's awesome, and she always sneaks in really good like skincare samples. I'm about that Chanel skincare life, but I can't afford it. So I decided to treat myself again. It was Christmas, and I don't usually, you know, buy a lot of Chanel makeup. I buy some things here and there very sporadically, and there's things that I love, there's things that I don't really like, but I have heard really good things about this, and I had seen it on Instagram and thought it was absolutely stunning. So this is the Jardin de Chanel blush in the Camellia Rose color. It's so pretty, you guys. So traditional Chanel, normal packaging until you open it. It does come with a little blush brush, as do all Chanel blushes. This retails for $10 more than the regular Chanel blushes. So this was $55 as opposed to the $45. But this is just stunning. I will get closer so you guys can see. So that is the blush. You can see it's an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous design on it. And apart from that, I was like, okay, when I went in there, actually went in to buy something else that I'll show you guys, and I saw this and I was like, I don't know, Chanel can be a little bit iffy here and there, but this is just absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful peachy blush, very rosy, glowy. It's not something that is like super, super, super pigmented. Like I won't compare it to like a NARS blush or something like that, but it's just really, really glowy. I don't know if you guys can even tell on there, but I will probably do a get ready with me this weekend, and I'll try to use this so you guys can see that in action. It's just a beautiful, rosy, gorgeous, glowy blush, and that design is so pretty, so detailed. I almost don't want to use it because of the design. It's so pretty, but I will be probably incorporating this into my regular everyday makeup routine. I've been using very browny kind of shades, which I talk about my favorite two blushes in the 2014 favorites too. I'm plugging that video so much, but if you haven't seen it, I do talk about a lot of my favorites and what I use like on an everyday basis, but love this. I can't wait to use it on the regular. So this is the item I went to the counter for actually. It's the Poudre Universelle Libre, which is just the natural loose powder finish or whatever. This is like the box it comes in. I have number 30 Naturel Translucent 2. So they only have 3, I'm pretty sure. This is number 2, and Brandy tried it on me, and this one was the one I went with. She said I could have either done number 1 or number 2, but I went with 2 because number 1 was, I didn't want it to give me like a white cast or a white face. So I've actually been using this. I couldn't hold off from the haul. I bought this the day after New Year's Day, and it's Definitely something that is beautiful. It has the gorgeous Chanel packaging. It looks beautiful on your vanity. I will probably be including this in my January favorites because I've been absolutely loving using this, but it's just a beautiful powder. Sets your foundation flawlessly. I just was in the mood to get a loose powder and I decided on the Chanel one because I just think it's so pretty. But apart from that, it is a really good powder, and it does a really good job at setting your makeup and having your foundation stay all day, and it has a really beautiful finish on the skin. It's not cakey or anything of the sort. It's just really natural and pretty. The last thing I got from Chanel was one of their new Rouge Allure glosses, and again, I was totally stalking the beauty lookbook the other day, and she said she did a little post dedicated to her top 2014 products, and the Rouge Allure glosses were her favorite lip gloss launch from 2014. So I really trust her opinion, and that's why I went in and kind of swatched them at the counter too. I actually ended up with one that I didn't think I was gonna get, but I got number 15 Sensible, which is just sensible, and it is. First of all, this packaging is like the coolest thing since sliced bread. So it's like a click thing, so it's so cool. I know that some of their lipsticks have that, but again, it's number 15, and all you do is literally kind of do that, and then it comes out. It's such like a non-messy way to apply lip gloss, especially if you guys own their Glossomers. That's one of my pet peeves about them because they're really expensive lip glosses, and they kind of tend to get all over, like, you know, when you open it, the kind of little opening at the top, so it's kind of like sticky. And they definitely did a great job with this packaging because it's not like that at all. I will swatch this at the end of the video as well. I've been really like this. It's what I have on my lips today. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Pillow Talk underneath, and then this. It lasts a really good amount of time. It's not sticky, it's pigmented, it's beautiful. I really like this. I feel like this might be a runner-up for my favorite lip gloss now, but I will say one thing is that the shade array is not that great. They only have, I think it's like 7 or 8 of them, so that's one thing to note about it, but I do really want to pick up some more because they're beautiful. So next I have 2 MAC lipsticks, and I've been getting really into MAC lipsticks, and I actually wanted to ask you guys if you would want for me to do a MAC lipstick collection, because I would be happy to do that. So I got 2 recently. One is Sea Sheer and one is Plumful. Plumful has been talked about a lot. It's a beautiful, just a shade that I tend to go for, kind of a berry mauve toned, gorgeous shade. I really like that so far. And then I also have been really liking Sea Sheer. Sea Sheer is Luster as well. They're both Luster lipsticks, which I tend to really like that formula as opposed to some of the matte or the cream sheens. But Sea Sheer is more of a everyday kind of light coral color. So again, I'll be swatching these at the end of the video. I also got some drugstore things recently. I picked up one of the Maybelline Age Rewind in the Radiant, I think, no, Brightener Illuminator. I've been using this and I really like it. I've only tried this before, and I really like the just regular concealers. I use the shade Light Pale in this one, but I've been meaning to try the Radiant one, or the kind of peachy toned one, and it's really nice. I really recommend this. And then I also recently got something that I was so excited about, and I'm pleased to report it's actually a pretty good product. This is by the brand Simple, and it's the Cleansing Micellar Water. It's really cool. It's the first cleansing water, micellar water that I've seen in the US at the drugstore. I really love Bioderma, obviously, but I've liked the Vichy one, and I also like the Dior one. This one is really good, and it's super cheap. I think it was like $6 or $7. So I will be using this a little bit. I'm trying to run through my Dior one before I actually start using this for real, but I will keep you guys updated on how I like that. And also another video idea is if you guys want me to do a kind of like cleansing water comparison between Bioderma, Dior, Vichy, and this one, I'd be more than happy to do that. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. So a few things from Sephora. I got this little mini Glam Glow in Orlando, and I had never seen, I know I've gotten the black little mask in the mini size, but I've never seen the hydrating one in the mini size, so I automatically grabbed that. It was like $21 for this tiny little thing, but I actually used this on New Year's night? New Year's Eve, right before I got out of work early and I came home, and I had kind of like a pamper session before I got ready for New Year's Eve, and I can't tell you how radiant and glowing and hydrated my skin felt and looked. It was so great. So I actually might take the plunge on doing the huge size of this, but it's a tiny little amount of product. It smells so good. It smells like gingerbread or something like that. One thing that is kind of annoying to stock up on, but it's not that bad actually. They're only $10, $12, $14, $13, something like that. It's the Shiseido cotton wipes. I don't remember who I first heard of these from. It could have been Lisa D1, or it actually may have been Jamie and Mendy at her Late Night Cravings. It may have been. I forget, but it was like 2 years ago, or maybe even more. But these are the best thing ever. They are so like comfy and cozy and the most wonderful cotton squares ever. I just love the little packaging it comes into. I just finished mine, so I feel like I think I have like 3 or 4, so I'll be digging into this very soon. Love these. I recently restocked my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I used the color medium ash, medium brown. I know they recently kind of redid the naming of that, but I'm glad I got this because actually mine ran out today. But it's my favorite eyebrow thing. It's my holy grail. I go through about 3 or 4 a year. They're awesome, but it's just the one eyebrow thing I cannot live without. I can't do my makeup without that. So last but not least, I have 2 things from Ulta. One of them is this brush by It Cosmetics. It's a fan beautiful, lovely, soft brush. It Cosmetics recently launched a whole brush line with Ulta. I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to Ulta. And they have some really nice things. I actually have a big powder brush from them too that I've been kind of playing around with my cream bronzer, and also my cream bronzer by Chanel, and also just like my regular Too Faced bronzer. But this is really nice, and I've actually been using this with the Chanel powder. So it's really nice, and it just really applies the product really seamlessly and softly and very gently. I really like this. Last thing that I'm going to show, oh no, I have one more thing after this, but it's not makeup. This is the Naked 2 Basics. I've been holding off a lot on this for some reason. I don't know why, but I got this very recently. I got it like Monday or something like that when I was at Ulta. And it's just the sister to the Naked Basics original palette. It's a little bit more cooler toned, and here is that if you guys want to see that. I know you guys have probably all seen it, but I've been really liking it. I actually wore it today. I've been combining these 2 shades and then doing this kind of for a highlight. Today I used these 2 with Max Woodwinged, which I just can't kick that obsession with that eyeshadow. It's so pretty. But yeah, love this so far. I'm glad I tried it. I took the plunge. Actually, I was watching, speaking of Lisa D, I was watching her video talking about her favorite products from 2014, and she mentioned that. So I know she buys and uses a lot of great makeup, so I thought if she liked that enough to mention that, I should probably pick it up. So the last thing I got is something extremely not needed, but I just couldn't help myself. Again, this is something I got with Christmas money, so I felt like, okay, I can splurge a little bit, and this is a Diptyque room spray in the beige. I always want to add an L to this, but it's I think it's one of their most popular one. Beige probably. It smells so damn good, and so this is it. It's just very luxurious. It's obviously something where it's kind of like a treat yourself thing and not really something to buy very often. 60 bucks for this thing, but it smells so good. And you know, I think that the smell of your home is so important. That was everything that I've gotten recently for makeup and beauty and stuff like that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know any video requests, or also if you want me to do a more detailed review on any of these products, I'd be more than happy to let you know, or do a blog post on it, or whatever. I hope you guys are having a great start to 2015, and don't forget to check out my best of 2014 Did I say 2014? Yeah. Don't forget to check out my best of 2014, but I hope you guys are having a good 2015 already, since I think this will probably go up this weekend or something like that. It's now Wednesday the 7th, I think. But yeah, so have a great day, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.